Hey guys, welcome to class. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to be doing a pretty chilled out yoga class, pretty short and sweet. It's going to be great for post-workout or after running. So we're going to start with a block or a blanket that you have. We're going to place it at the top of the mat and start to make your way down onto the block. So eventually the block is going to be placed right behind the shoulder blades. The shoulders are going to be dripping off the edges of the block. So it may take a little bit to get set up and comfortable. And the head is going to be off the block or blanket on the ground. If you have a blanket, roll it up lengthwise and place it along the spine. The palms are going to face up towards the sky. The legs are going to relax. If this is too much on the back, you can bend the knees and plant the feet to the earth. Just get comfortable here. You're going to feel some opening in the chest, shoulders, neck. And we're going to take about 3 breaths. This is great to help you relax, to open the pec muscles, the chest, the shoulders, the arms. We're going to take our time here to get connected to breath, to start to slow down the heart rate. And then with an inhale, just roll to one side, place the forearm to the ground, and slide the block out from underneath you. We're going to come right back onto our spines. So once the block is out of the way, come back down, hug the knees in towards the chest, just grabbing the tops of the kneecaps. And if it's comfortable on the low back, take gentle rocks side to side. This will help massage and release the low back and sacrum. Maybe even taking circles with the knees in one direction for a few cycles. And then in the other direction. From here, hug the thighs in towards the chest. Keep a hold of the right leg as you stretch the left leg down the earth. If this is too much, you can plant the left foot down to the ground, bending the knee. Otherwise, straighten the leg out, flex both feet, and hug right knee in towards right side of the chest and shoulder. And then change sides. So with an inhale, hug left knee in. And exhale, straighten the right leg out, down onto the mat. Or plant the foot, bending at the knee. Just give yourself a nice little hug here. And breathe. From here, with an inhale, hug right leg in. Bend both knees. What we're going to be doing is reaching between the thighs, grabbing for the outside edges of the feet. Give a little bit of pressure down with the hands into the feet to help open up the hamstring, the backs of the thighs. You're going to release the tailbone to the earth and the shoulders. So avoiding bringing the tailbone up and rounding the shoulders. If you need a little bit more space to get the spine down, grab the backs of the thighs instead of the feet so that the shoulder blades can soften down, the tailbone releases, and we don't feel any sharp pain or pressure in the spine. Good, and then keep a hold of this right thigh or foot as you straighten out the left leg down onto the earth. Keep the right foot reaching up towards the ceiling as if you could touch the ceiling with your foot. And then change sides. Inhale, left leg comes in. Grab a hold of that thigh or foot. Straightening right leg out down the mat. You're going to feel some opening in that left thigh, the back of the hamstring and hip. On an inhale, bring the right knee in and then plant the feet down. From here, hook right ankle over left knee. You're going to feel the inner thigh opening up in front of you. Flex right toes actively towards the knee. And then we're going to interlace the hands behind the left thigh here or calf to deepen. We want to make sure that this right foot is super active with the toes flexed towards the kneecap. This will help protect the knee joint here as we open the hip. Find your breath. We're going to hold for about 3 deep inhales and exhales. The more space that you have, you can hug the legs in towards the chest to deepen or ease them away from the chest to lessen the opening. Find the height that's right for you. With your next exhale, plant the left foot down and then unhook the right leg, planting that as well. From here, hook left ankle over right knee. Again, activate the toes here and feel this left hip opening out forward. Interlace hands behind the right thigh and hug left knee in towards chest. Try to keep the shoulders soft and the neck soft here. And 3 breaths. With your exhale, release the right foot down and then the left. We're gonna wrap right leg over left leg, just like you were gonna cross your legs. And then from here, as you exhale, hug both thighs in towards your chest. Separate the feet wide and then bring your hands either to the ankles or feet here. Flex the toes actively. We're going to extend the feet so the heels are in line with the kneecaps, and then gently give yourself a little bit of pressure to hug the legs, the calves, and the feet straight down towards the earth. No yanking or pulling, but what we're looking for is an opening in the outer right hip and IT band. And take 3 deep breaths here. Again, take it to a point that's right for you. If you need to lessen, ease both the thighs and the feet away from the earth. If you need to deepen, hug them in and breathe. With an exhale, we're going to gently release the feet, unhook the legs. Change sides, so left leg wraps up and around right, knee, thighs towards chest, relax the head and shoulders, and then start to lift the feet about in line with the knees and bring the hands to the legs, giving yourself just a little bit of a gentle opening here. Make sure the feet are super active, toes flex towards kneecaps. Shoulders, head, and neck are all soft here. We're just opening up through the outer hips and breathing. If you're not feeling this at all, maybe lift the feet a little bit higher and draw the legs towards the earth. If it's too much of an opening, ease the heels towards the hips and the thighs away from the chest. So again, finding that depth that's right for you to a point that you can breathe and stay calm. With an exhale, release the legs down. From here, on the inhale, we're going to make our way up to seated. So if it's comfortable, hug the legs in and gently start rocking forward to back. If this bothers the spine at all, we're going to use the forearm as you roll to one side to make your way up to seated. If you are rocking, rock up, cross the legs, and we're going to plant the palms and the knees to the earth, coming into tabletop position. So the shoulders stack over the wrists, knees are about hips width apart. Doing some cat-cows here to loosen the spine. Inhale, lift chest and sit bones. Exhale, press into the earth, around upper back, tucking chin. Inhale to cow tilt, letting the belly drop gently, not a super deep arch. And as you exhale, round the upper back. We're going to do this one more time, flowing with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Good. From here, flatten the back, breathe in. Exhale, sit hips back to heels and walk the hands forward here. Keeping the palms as far away from the shoulders as you can get. Spread fingers wide. On an inhale, lift the hips. As you exhale, tuck the toes and press back, downward facing dog. We're going to take several breaths here. Take a few movements, pedal out your dog, bending one knee, reaching opposite heel to earth. And then after a breath, change sides, bending opposite knee and reaching right heel towards earth. Good. From here, you have the option of maybe even shifting the hips gently side to side with the breath. So steady movements, no need to rush. Inhale, come back to down dog and extend right leg up towards the sky. On an exhale, bend the knee, stack open the right hip here. Keep the chest and shoulders squared off, head relaxed, and then straighten the legs, plant the foot. Inhale, lift left leg up and back. And with your exhale, bend the knee, stack open the left hip. Chest and shoulders are square, head is relaxed. And then inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, right leg reaches again. Legs stay straight, hips square. Exhale, step through. We're going to bring right knee directly on top of the right ankle, lower left knee to ground. Big breath in, let the hips actively open towards the earth as the chest expands. As you exhale, shift the hips back, flex right toes toward your kneecap. Inhale, come back into the lunge, let the hips open and deepen. Exhale, shift it back. You can walk the hands back. If you need a little bit of space off the earth, grab a block and place the block underneath the hands. And then one more flow here. Inhale forward, exhale back, and then we're going to pause here. Again, use your block if you'd like it. Otherwise, bring hands to both either side of the leg. Activate right toes towards kneecap and maybe fold a little bit deeper over right knee. If you need even more, slide this right heel away from you a few inches, re-lengthen through spine, and then fold again. Try to let shoulders relax, jaw relax, and breathe. On an inhale, we're going to plant the right foot down towards the earth. And with your exhale, step to downward facing dog, so stepping back. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step it through. From here, lower right knee. And inhale, let the hips actively reach towards the earth as the chest lifts forward. Exhale, straighten the front leg, flex your toes, grab your block if you're using it, and fold over left leg. Inhale, come back into lunge, long spine. Exhale, straighten front leg, trying to keep hips stacked over knee or just coming past it a little bit so you get that openness in the back of the left leg. And then inhale to lunge. Exhale, straighten. This time we're going to hold, so if you need a little bit more opening, slide left heel forward. Flex toes actively towards kneecap as you fold over left knee. Again, if you need less, grab your block. Use that to give you a little bit more space off the earth. And breathe. Inhale, plant the left foot, come back into lunge. Exhale, tuck the back toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in here, stretch through the sitting bones up towards the sky and press palms actively into earth. And with an exhale, place the knees gently, sit back, hips to heels, and relax the arms by your sides. Let the shoulders relax. Let the head and neck soften. On an inhale, slowly come out of the fold in child's pose. Sit to one side, bring the legs out in front of you. We're going to come into a twist, so step left foot over right leg. Sit equal weight through both sitting bones, both sides of the hips, and then inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, right fingertips behind. You can grab a hold of that right leg with the lifted leg, with the right elbow, or you can hook the right elbow over the lifted knee. Any way you're doing, lengthen the spine with the inhale first, and then hug navel in and open the chest towards the left side. We're not yanking or pulling with the shoulders or neck. We're hugging the navel in, staying connected in this twist. Allowing the spine to release here. And then inhale, face forward. Exhale, just a gentle counter twist to the other side. Change sides, face forward. Step right leg over left. Sit equally through both hips. Inhale, reach arms up. And exhale, right fingertips gently behind you. Hook left elbow over right knee. Take a big breath in. Feel the crown of the head reach up towards the sky. And as you exhale, navel hugs in, gently opening up into the twist. Stay soft in shoulders and neck. And then inhale, face forward. Exhale, counter twist to the other side. From here, come back to face forward, bend the knees, scoot yourself to the center of the mat, and we're just going to roll onto the backs here. Support yourself with your forearms as you make your way down. From here, heels walk the feet in close enough so that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Low back to mat, tailbone lifts, and then on an inhale, peel the spine off the mat 1 inch at a time. Allow the palms to face up here. Press actively into the feet and puff chest towards chin. Take another big breath in and big breath out. Roll down the spine 1 inch at a time. Good. From here, we're going to wrap left leg over right leg. Press into this right foot. You're going to lift the hips up and over so your right hip meets the earth and the legs lower to the earth on the right side as you gaze over left shoulder. Relax the arms out in line with the shoulders, letting both shoulder blades melt to the earth as you gaze away from the legs. Inhale, lift the legs, roll onto the back. Unhook the legs, straighten the spine out, and now we're going to change sides. So right leg reaches up and over left. Press into the feet so you're lifting the hips up and over, planting left foot and legs to the side, and gaze over right shoulder now away from the legs. And then just breathe here, letting that right shoulder melt to the earth. With an inhale, lift the legs, roll onto the back. Unhook. Center yourself out. We're going to get into Shavasana. If you would like to, you're welcome to take Baddha Konasana with the feet together, knees wide, and or grab the block again, place it behind the shoulder blades like we did to start, only if that felt good and opening to you. You can always adjust the placement of the block. Or just take a normal Shavasana with the legs straight, feet as wide as the mat, spine on the ground, arms out to the sides, palms face up. Close the eyes and let your body relax completely. Give your body this time to rest, to regather its strength. Let the breath take over and the mind start to slow down. Do a brief body scan, starting with the crown of the head, and work your way down the spine, down the arms and legs, and just asking yourself if you can let go any more. Maybe in the face muscles, the shoulders, even the fingers relax deeply. Can you let the stomach relax more, the hips and legs fall heavy? Even the toes are soft. You're welcome to stay here for longer as time permits. Otherwise, gently starting to make your way out of Shavasana, bringing movement into fingers and toes. If you're on the block, gently roll to one side, sliding it out from underneath you. We'll all meet in a fetal position on the right side, supporting the head with the hands, taking 3 breaths here. And then inhale, press into the palms, rise up to seated. Take a comfortable seat on the earth. You can grab a block or a couple blocks if you need them. Just cross the legs, bring the hands to the knees, palms face up. And we'll just close out with a final breath, feeling the spine tall and long, the body relaxed and at ease. And then bring the palms together at the center of the chest and close out your practice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.